Hello guys, welcome to Chef Vic, and today welcome to a brand new series I'm just coming out with. It's called What's for Dinner. So today's for dinner is going to be a nice delicious creamy polenta. It's a nice Italian cornmeal grain. Of course, it's like a very coarse cornmeal that you use to make a nice creamy polenta, or you could put it in the fridge, gets firm, you can cut it and pan fry it. Very delicious. And also I'm going to do nice saute mustard greens, mushrooms, leeks, and a nice vegetable broth sauce for it. This will be incredible, guys. Nice, hearty, vegetarian friendly as well, people. So stick around, and this is what's for dinner. Alright guys, so to start off with this beautiful dish I can't wait to show you guys how to make is this. Start off with 4 cups of water for your polenta, and you want to get this a nice good boil. So I'm going to put this in the stove right here, get it to a nice boil, just like so. So while that's boiling, or getting ready to heat up and get nice and boil, we're going to prepare our vegetables for this delicious polenta. Okay guys, these are beautiful leeks right here. They're almost like a cross between a like a green onion, almost like a big giant green onion. That's the taste to me. So I'm gonna cut these up. So this way, cut these in half. Just in case you're wondering, leeks are variable pretty much any grocery store. You go to the grocery store and stuff. They're pretty common. So, alright, then we're going to cut off these part right here, just cut them off. Now leeks, you do want to wash these because they have sand inside the little grooves inside the leek and stuff. So after you're done cutting them, rinse them in cold water really well, so you can get rid of all the sand and dirt and all that good stuff out. Just like so. Put this to the side in a bowl. Quick way too, you want to wash these leeks. Fill it with nice cold water. Leeks will float up, the sand will sink down, and just scoop up from the on top. This is pretty cool. Alright guys, so right now we got delicious portobello mushrooms and white button mushrooms. You can use any kind of mushrooms you want, or you don't like mushrooms, you can perfectly leave them out. This dish is basically just pick your favorite vegetables, what you like to eat with, and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a little slice of mushrooms right here. So with these ones, the portobello mushroom ones, I'm going to slice them up. Like so. This is Chinese mustard. It's very strong in flavor. So it adds a little spice to it. So you could cook this, either braise it, or put this aside, or you guys could just saute like I'm gonna do with some little bit of chilies, like chili flakes and some garlic. So what I'm gonna do is kind of cut these kind of roughly, so it'll go like this. Leave some of the stock away. There we go. Set that aside. Alright guys, the sauce. You can never forget the sauce. So, using vegetable broth. This would be just regular. If you want to use low sodium, be my guest. So I'm going to use roughly about 2 cups and a half. Probably a little more than that. Oh, about half this pot, probably. Perfect. The reason why I'm putting that much, because I'm going to reduce it down. So I'm going to add some bay leaf, 1 bay leaf. Now I'm using these mushrooms right here. These are dry mushrooms. What they're going to do is very intense in flavor. So you'll want to add just a little bit. These are kind of, I think, shiitake, dry shiitake mushrooms. Just add a few to those, and that's going to add a very deep depth of flavor. And that's going to give that what's called umami flavor. So crushed garlic, I'm going to add 3 of those. That's all you need to do is crush it. Perfect. Add there. Oregano, some herbs. Let's pick out the good ones. There we go. Add a sprig of that. And then I'm gonna take this, guys, to boil to reduce it by half. And then I will show you guys. Alright guys, now it's time to cook with the vegetables. Add a little bit of oil of your choice. I use a little bit of vegetable oil. And then we're gonna add the mushrooms. Like so. And then to that, you add some salt. Pepper. Fresh cracked or pre-ground pepper. Or no pepper. Next up, Italian seasoning. And then mix it all up. Now I'll come back to you guys when this mushroom's cooked down. Alright, yes. Next up, leeks. Add the leeks in. Probably a good solid cup or so. And then we're gonna add our onions. Now let's add our garlic. And add a touch more salt. So, you can just stir. Now cook these to a nice colorization of the mushroom and leeks. Alright guys, so we're going to start cooking the Chinese mustard. So we're going to add some butter. So, dash more of garlic. Now you guys see, if you're not a big garlic person, then you can like pull back with the garlic. Just a tad of there. Tad of the chili flakes if I can get them out. Just a tiny bit, they're spicy. If you want them spicy, go ahead and add more. I'm going to use the same spoon here. Now what you want to do is really kind of pre-cook the garlic in the butter. This is going to give a lots and lots of depth to it. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Just going to season the butter, cooking the garlic and chili. Next we're going to add our greens. You're going to hear them crackling. Something magical is going to happen. To this we're going to add some salt and pepper. I'm a big fan of pepper. So, fresh crack is the way to go. Not too much because it's chili. Stir in my mushrooms a little bit. Multitasking. And then come back over here and cook them up. Now these are going to cook a tiny little longer than any other greens. Be patient with it. So, it's time to make the polenta. So I got 4 cups of water in here, ready to go. It's already in a perfect simmer. I got 1 cup of the polenta right here, and it goes, and stir it up. Now you want to keep stirring this. It's gonna take at least 25 minutes to cook. Now, as you're gonna notice, the more it cooks, so it's gonna get very thick. So to this though, we're gonna 2 teaspoons of salt or so, or salt to taste, into the water. You just keep stirring, guys. Trust me, it is worth it. Just keep stirring this guy up until it gets nice and thick. And once it gets thick, we're gonna finish it off by adding some butter and a little Parmesan cheese. Okay, guys. So turn off the heat, and then we're gonna get our butter, like so. And just stir that in. And make it nice and creamy. Now the reason I didn't add too crazy with the salt is because I'm gonna grate some Parmesan, fresh Parmesan cheese inside this polenta. It's gonna give it a nice cheesy flavor. And you're also gonna add the salt. Now depending on the cheese you use though, let's say you don't use Parmesan, then I would highly suggest tasting it and then add the salt. Okay. I'm gonna add 1 more butter. Let's go more of that. Alright. Next up, cheese. It's a nice good old aged cheese. Add how many you want. It's good. Pull that in. Taste as you go. Just remember, in any cooking, you want to taste your product is in the right seasoning, right level there. Alright guys, here's the sauce. I strained it, put it in a smaller little pot, or you could just strain it into another pot of what you guys have. I happen to have a small little pot like this. I reduced it in half. It got darkened in color. You guys can see because of the mushrooms. Really nice. It's like always, you gotta taste our food. It's what it needs. Surprisingly, very little of salt. Literally a pinch. That's it. So what I'm gonna add is this extectum gum. It's another form of like a thickener. It's almost like cornstarch. If you don't have extectum gum, be my guest to use what am I gonna say? Use cornstarch or arrowroot of your choice. Really mix that in there. Alright guys, if you could tell, it started to foam up because of the xanthagum. But that's what you want though, because that lets you know that it's a perfect thickness. It's thin, but not too thick, but not watery. It's at that perfect thing that is enough to coat anything you put on this guy. So what we want though is to really down there we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Now you're reducing it down a little more. And then we're gonna add a couple tablespoons of butter. So to enrich that sauce. Nice and beautiful. You're gonna notice that it's gonna start to emulsify. That means with the fat and liquid bind together. It's gonna look almost like a very blonde gravy. Keep mixing. Perfect. Look at that. That's enough fat for this. If you have more of this sauce, if you doubled it, then you have more. Right now, if I add more, it'd become too greasy and start to split. Alright guys, so that was the delicious polenta with some vegetables and that delicious sauce. That sauce you guys won't like, I swear. Now of course, the good old taste test. Right there, that's it. It's flavorful. So flavorful, you guys. The sauce literally adds that beautiful, creamy, salty. It's not overly salty, just the right amount of salt, the cheesiness, the vegetables, believe it or not, the Chinese mustard brightens it up in a lovely way. So I highly recommend you guys to try this recipe. This recipe is off the chain. So those who are vegetarian, hey, you won't be disappointed with this dish. I swear. So, hope you guys will like this new series, What's for Dinners. Of course, I'm going to be making items for dinners, give you guys some dinner ideas, because I give you guys some cool recipe ideas for the simple and delicious breakfast and stuff. So now I'm gonna make some recipes for dinner as well. So maybe even sometime in the future I might make some recipes for lunch and stuff like that. So I can't wait to show you guys this cool series. I still gotta map out, you know, breakfast, the breakfast series will come out certain days, and then of course dinner will come out certain days and stuff, so on and so on. So I will make a schedule for myself. I gotta really be good about that. Again guys, I just want to say thank you a lot. It means a lot to me, you guys, all you guys' support, all you guys cool feedback and stuff. If you guys like this video, you want to see more, hit that like. It lets me know you guys love it and you guys want me to make some more for you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe and hit that bell to notify you guys of upcoming new videos that will be shortly coming to you. So again guys, hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy guys, and I will see you guys next time. See you guys.